Hello, this is Lisa sharing life stories with you on my way to work. I hope this phone isn't out of storage already, but if it is, I'll go buy more. It said, oh, my internal storage, so I erased like so many apps and everything on my phone. I erased everything because YouTube, talking to you guys, my friends, is more important to me than anything that there is. I love talking to you guys, and I'm going to dumpster dive this weekend. I was going to do it yesterday, but what happened was the night before, my hip hurt me so freaking, and I should have took the medicine earlier. I got a non-narcotic pain medicine called Meloxicam for arthritis. That shit is amazing. If anybody has bad arthritis, I hurt from the waist down, like so stiff. I feel like I'm 10,000. From the waist up, I could move a house. And I know my dad was like that. So I waited till like 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning Tuesday night, and I shouldn't have waited that long. I just didn't want to get up and be bothered. I was half asleep, not sleeping, just not sleeping good. You know how you get irritable? And then I finally got up and let the dog out, and I took one, and man, I couldn't even lay down. My right hip hurt me that bad. It hurt me that bad all the way into my ass. That's horrible. Now I know what my poor, wonderful saint of a father went through. Lawrence Hodella, a saint. The man was a saint. And my mother too. My mother, she's yelling at me right now. Say me too. Susan Hodella was, I'm telling you, my parents weren't average parents. They were the best people. They'd give you the shirt off their back. They make me look like Adolf Hitler, okay? That's how good my parents were. And I hope somebody laughed from that, because that shit's true. I'm looking over here because, what my friend used to just say, that one that passed on? I heard her voice in my head right now, Donna. Like, all those new cars, why can't they just give me one of those Escalades over there? Why can't I just get one? Just one with everything on it. I'll even take a base model, but I want it leather seats. Just give me one. They're probably like 130, 40,000. And I want extended care on it, so it'd probably be like walk away, probably 180,000. I'd get everything, so I would. Only thing I'd have to replace on is the windshield wipers. I want oil changes, everything, so that truck stays number one condition. Because that's a lot of money to spend on something. Like I said, if I could afford that, I'd have the best care warranty on it that they gave for the life of the truck. Anyways, my hip hurt me so bad, it hurt all the way into my ass. My whole right cheek of my butt hurted me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't get comfortable. I kept trying. I thought, sometimes it hurts like that. Not as bad, but pretty bad. And I lay down and it goes away. I kept thinking this shit was going to go away. It never went away. It hurt that bad. So I took that. And if anybody's got arthritis that watches my channel, Meloxicam it helps me. All I can do is recommend it to you. I don't know. It's not narcotic, but man, it works. For me anyways. I take the highest amount. I think it's 15 milligrams or something. I recommend it to anybody that's got any form of arthritis or stiffness from arthritis. It helps. Oh, their sign's all broken. Wow. Isn't it just a shame that guy went nuts in the French corridor and he killed all those people? This is my thing. If you're that miserable in life, get rid of yourself. Don't kill everybody else, innocent people. But this is the thing, what I've noticed. People who have mental illness or they hate life, they want other people to suffer with them, is what it is. That's why there's mass murders like that. And that's just sad. That is so, so sad. And I can never say condolences enough to the people. They're just innocent people going on a holiday to watch some dumb football game. That's what my husband wants, a high country Silverado. Or is it Sierra? I don't know. I didn't know there was two different kind. Wow, that's really nice. If I had money, I'd buy him a brand new one of those. Everything on it. All the bells and whistles. Wow, because I think it has leather seats. That's what he wants. And they're heated. He's got arthritis and bad pain. That's what he wants, too. That's a beautiful truck. I got to ask him, though. I thought there was only... I'm sorry, this is like talking with a conversation with you guys. I'm not scripted. Like, some of these people come on here are scripted. I don't think that's what you people want to see. You want to interact with somebody that's real, and I'm real. This truck, I thought he wanted a Sierra High Country. I didn't know that he has a Silverado. It's a plain truck. This is a Silverado High Country. I didn't know. What's the difference? I gotta ask him which one he wants. Now I want to know. That shit like that will aggravate me till I find out. Little things. Like, if you ever have something like, oh, you went and ate at this restaurant and you loved it and you want to tell somebody, but you can't remember the name of it. I got to find out the name of that restaurant, or it'll drive me crazy all damn day, or the next day, or the day after, until I can find out to tell somebody. So I got to find out immediately. I'm one of those people. It drives me nuts. Whoa. That's a nice big truck, boy. That would be awesome for my husband. High Country. So, that's nice. But that's just horrible what that man did. And then he ended up dead anyway. And he's shooting innocent policemen. Innocent policemen should not have to deal with all these lunatics. They run in the line of fire. And that's sad. People criticize police. What are you doing? But they run in the line of fire. They run into where there's harm. And that's sad. But some things anymore, they're too cautious about. Like when somebody's one of them people that evade the police high-speed chase, and they evade them and they won't come out of the car. They got to send a stupid robot to get them out and shit. Frickin' shoot a couple rounds in their car. That'll make their ass jump out of there real quick. But they're trying to avoid any kind of confrontation. And I understand. I get it. So, yeah. Me and my husband are talking. When I start saving up for an SUV, he doesn't want me to get a Dodge van I love, which would be better on gas mileage, is a Traverse, a used Traverse. I want the biggest SUV that I can get. Maybe Buick's the way to go. Maybe Buick has a bigger SUV. They're probably more money than a Traverse. I don't know. I'm going to look up Buicks. Like, do they still make I don't know, Rendezvous? The bigger Buick. I'm going to look up Buicks. Maybe I'll get a Buick. They're a more money car, but then it has all the bells and whistles. I want leather inside, too. So if I'm going to save all that time, I might as well get something that's a couple $1,000s more and get something I really want. I really want a moon sunroof, and I want leather seats if I can. That's my goal. I didn't even think about Buick. I told my husband, what in the GM family can I get? He's stupid as a box of rocks. He says that Equinoxes are not good to get. Their engines are not the same as Traverses. Traverse engines are better. So, I got a copper behind me. I think it's a copper. No, it's a fake copper. They got no, man, they're real. No, they're real behind me. I was going to say, I thought they had it like on the dashboard, all them little like figurines. It isn't. It's looks like wireless stuff. Another Dome Marijuana place, Quality Roots. Wise Guy's Haircut. Hertz Rent-A-Car. Some of these places have changed. Chipotle. I've never ate there. Chipotle. Chipotle? Has anybody ate there and liked it? Let me know if anybody in my comments has eaten their Krispy Kreme, the original whole big store where you can see the donuts being made. And they're really good. I've ate them like 1 or 2 times. Eli's Jewelers. Because I haven't looked, this is Oakland Mall, a big mall where I live, and I haven't looked over here in a long time and trying to see what stores have changed or not changed. All these outside restaurants in the mall part, Hair Mechanics, Brow Art Lashes, St. Julian, I don't know what that place is. Micro Center, I don't know if that's a computer place or what. There's a lot of people there. Must be a computer place. I'm trying to see the sign. I've never seen that place before. Cops everywhere. Yeah, I guess it's some kind of computer place. I don't want to get on the expressway. I want to make sure I'm going the right way, yeah. Yeah, police. That policeman that was behind me went somewhere else. I don't know where he went. I'm just going to stay here. I don't want to get in trouble. But yeah, so I erased all my stuff. That's why I kept shutting my YouTube off. If I have to, like I said, I'll go to the store and buy more internal storage if I have to. I need to buy some. I'm so upset my health insurance went up double. Not $50, $80. It went up double. That's horrible. It was $190 some dollars. It went up to almost $400. That's just absolutely horrible. So I'm going to find out about this all week. I'm supposedly supposed to have Medicaid, but I don't want to get canceled, and then Trump cancels that. I'm paying all these bills. I got to have something. I can't afford all this. I can't afford it. I go to tell my husband, you have to work. I can't afford 2 mortgages, $400 a month in health insurance. And that don't pay everything. My diet medicine's another $20 a month. Sometimes he prescribes me cream for my skin. It's another $10, $15 a month. You know, come on. I didn't know that I have like a $5 or $15 copay to, what do you call those medical emergency clinics? What do you call it? Yeah, so I guess that I'm covered through that shit, which is good to know. I didn't know that. So if I ever get sick, I can go to one of them medical emergency walk-in clinics. It's snowing hard here in Lower Michigan right now. There's a Value Center, but it's not the same store as Value Fresh. This is Clawson. City of Clawson. Clawson's a nice city. So is Clarkston. I don't know where Clarkston is. Clarkston, Clawson, I don't know. They got a real nice candy store over here off of Rochester Road. I think right here, and it's got all the old-timey. Oh, I'd love to go in there. I never got time for shit. Where is it at? It's down there a little bit. I don't have time. Jolly Ranchers. I got all the Zots. They got Zots. I'm gonna frickin' go there Saturday and get me some Zots. I love Zots. Or they're supposed to have Zots supposedly in Meijer, Walmart. I've never seen them in their candy selection. Have you? If anybody watching this, see, that's where you guys interact with me. When I ask a question, I want you guys to answer it if you know it. And that's what I love about YouTube. Does anybody know if Meijer's, Kroger, or Walmart have Zots, the kind of candy that us from the 60s, 70s grew up on? I grew up in the 70s. ZOTS with the foamy, like, burst in your mouth. Not Pop Rocks. Zatz. It's like fizzy. I love Pop Rocks too. I always like Pop Rocks. I think my dog or somebody had their dog gave him one once and it went pop in their mouth, Pop Rocks, and it was cute. They're looking like they don't know what that noise is in their little mouth. They're so sweet animals. They're at your whim. Their little innocentness. They don't know. You never hurt no animals or anybody. We got KFC yesterday, and we're getting Taco Bell tonight. That's our big celebration for the new year. My kitty cat, she liked her chicken, but I bought a chicken, a small chicken, because they're not as big as, that's the ugliest color building for people to live in I've ever seen in my life. What am I trying to say? I bought one of them rotisserie chickens from Walmart. They're really small, but they're like $7, $8. They're ridiculously small. They're not big like Sam's Club. Anyways, I might go to Sam's Club on Saturday. I'm going to see. I'm going to ask my husband if he wants these couple things there. And if he does, I'm going to go there. But I cut a rotisserie chicken up for my dog and my cats. I know the girl cat, Patchy, she loves meat. So she ate a bunch of chicken already. I know she did. I don't think it was him. I think it was her. He's more crazy about the dry cat food. He wants Fancy Feast dry cat food. He doesn't want the other shit. He loves Fancy Feast. So I was able to get the real small bag for $6 and then the other bag for $12. And I'm going to get another bag or two, try to get when I go shopping on. So they have shit for a while. Because what I like to do is I'd like to mix 2 bags up if I could, or a bag up into the regular cat food so the cats outside get some of that too, because it tastes really good to them. You know? Makes them happy. They love it. They don't get much. That's something in that Fancy Feast. They go crazy. And I did buy the smaller bag of Temptation. The biggest size cat food is $15, but it's only like a 12-pound, under 12 pounds compared to a 16-pound bag. It's the same price, but something in that Temptation's cat food, dry cat food, they love too. So I'm trying to make it somewhere for them outside, because if the food's cold and freezes up, they like some of that dry food. I put a huge handful of treats on top of the dry cat food on the porch. I put half of the bottle that I just bought on there, so I can put any kind of weight on those outside cats that I can to help them. They got a library book place here. This house on their corner, that's nice. Or a food pantry. I've never seen it. They got it painted dark blue. What a dumb color. People don't see that when they're driving. Paint it bright yellow or red. People will see that. Wow, why do you gotta tell people shit? And write on it what it is. Nobody knows what it is. If it's a food pantry thing, I'm gonna go past it and give and take from that. This factory looks small, but it gets bigger as it goes back further. It looks real small in the front. Looks like a really nice, clean building. This Cole's Family Restaurant's got like 5, 6, 7 tables outside for the summer. That's nice. An outside dining patio. That's nice. I really want an ice cream. Is there a line at McDonald's? There's 3 people that I see. Might be all, but I really could go for some ice cream. I don't want to be late for work. I'm a mile ahead of myself, meaning that I'm on 14 mile instead of going down 13 mile. So that puts me 5 minutes closer to work. Ankle hurted me the way I was leaning my foot. I want my husband to get my neighbor's car done. It's cold. I go, come in and out as you can. She's a real good person. And he went and got her parked the other day. It was real far away. It was an hour each way that he went to get our car parked. And then he fixed my car yesterday, and it wasn't the right part. He's got to order a control arm for my car, but it's better than it was. So when he fixes that, it'll be great. But I still need a part for the steering wheel. It's called my other friend knows the name of it. I keep forgetting of it. Some kind of a spring for the horn. It's almost a $300 part. Isn't that ridiculous? He is going to order me when this guy's truck comes to our house today or tomorrow. He's going to order me 12 of my new black shirts for work, which I wear them all the time. Summer, I threw a couple away because I got hair dye, and a couple more I got to throw away. Unless he wants them for rags. I threw one away. I threw a pair. He won't throw nothing away. It's a pair of sweatpants he burned up. The other, he burned up. I'll wear them to work on cars. No, I threw them away. It keeps too much shit. Keeps garbage. Oh, here's Woodward by Wingstop. I gotta remember that. 14 and Woodward's got green and white Wingstop here. So what else was I going to tell you guys? I'm dumping out all my pot. What was I saying to you guys? Look how long it's letting me videotape. I'm loving this. I hope, if I have to buy more storage, that's what I'll have to do. Because I'm not stopped talking to you guys. No way, and I'm never going to stop my videos. I want to get better at my filming when I film stuff and not get so excited and the camera's all over like a crazy lady. And then your people are like, what am I watching? Some kind of crazy chick? So, look at all these Escalades. Just give me one. Or a Yukon. I don't get this, why this bank is called Bank of Ann Arbor. We're not by Ann Arbor. I don't know why. I don't know. Just more locations for it? I don't get it. I always wonder that. Like, it's not Ann Arbor. That's the name of a city. Like Bank of Warren. Like, if there was a Bank of Warren, put it in Ann Arbor, why would you have a Bank of Warren out here? I don't get it. Maybe they just expanded out here? I don't know how that runs. There's a pancake house over there. I've never noticed that before. Lotus, I guess, is a motorcycle brand. There's all new motorcycles over there. I'd like to get one for my husband. My husband loves motorcycles, too. And he would be completely happy if he had a boat, a motorcycle, his race car, a really nice brand new high country, brand new truck, a brand new trailer to cart his race car around in. You ever notice? I noticed, like, I watch all the time on YouTube the Outdoor Boys. Luke with the 3 boys he has and his nice wife. She can paint. Her name's Rebecca, and they're Mormon people and they're good people. And he's funnier than shit, that guy. You ever notice, like, people rich like that, he would keep saying, oh, they shortened the sleeping bag for free for my boys, free. He's mentioned that a lot of times, or somebody gave me free shirts or something. People who get a lot of money, they know what it is, I guess, a lot of them, to struggle and not have a lot of money. I don't think he came from rich people, but his parents aren't poor by a long shot, because they got a beautiful family cabin in Alaska. It's like the whole family's cabin, like a weekend cabin. It's big, it's beautiful. And the good thing is, when he moved back to Alaska, when he hit it big on YouTube, I just found this out last week. This is a nice SUV. Force Max Toyota off-road. That's nice. I've never seen that before. That's why I'm mentioning that. Nice truck. His family all lives in Anchorage, Alaska, and that's where he moved back to because he does all his videos. I'm wondering what the conversation was his wife Becca, because they spend a lot of time on the airplanes in their life with what he does, both of them, not just him, she does too. So I'm curious, he moved to Anchorage specifically where all his family was, and I guess he did that for a reason, because maybe when him and his wife go somewhere, he leaves his kids with his sister Melanie, and she would watch them. She's a famous book writer. There's that poor guy begging for money. His ass is showing. I mean, his ass is, pull your pants up, dude. Nobody wants to see your ass. Because I remember him saying something once. Oh, he took his wife Rebecca on a surprise Hawaiian trip. It was just him and her for so many days. And, sorry, dude. I don't know. Oh, they're looking for cans. Or, I don't know. They got a spray gun. The animals in there, I don't know what they're doing along the curb. So, anyways, he said, well, in order for his sister to watch the boys, he had to promise her a trip to England with Rebecca, his wife, later on that year. And he said to her, he goes, yeah, he goes, and keeping this all silent so you didn't know about your surprise Hawaiian trip with me. He even packed her shoes and everything. He didn't know what to pack of her clothes. She was walking around in Hawaii in boots. It was so sweet. He was so wonderful. He's a good guy. He's a good guy, and she's a great woman, and they're great people. And the sister watched the boys when, I wonder if they're homeschooled. I don't know. I don't think they are, because he said the kids were in school before. So, but the sister watched the boys when he took his wife to, this is Luke from the Outdoor Boys, took his wife to Hawaii. Was it last year or the year before? And he goes, yeah, well, he goes, wow. She goes, how were you, who's watching the kids? And you're going to have to go with Melanie to pay back. She wants a trip to England. You got to go with her. So both of them went on a trip to England, him and his wife and his sister, just them, I think, and maybe the little, or yeah, just them too. That's nice. They got to see everything there. So yeah.